record button is pushed.
Come long.
Come long, come long. Come long, me said
Come
come
long.
Come
Come
All right,
on, come
I'm gonna
on.
bust into the stream right now if you guys are ready.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. And on the air.
Deo.
Me say Deo.
Me say Deo. Cats and Kittens Camp on Fire show.
Hey guys, we're just interrupting ourselves to bring you a live Camp on Fire show. Holy crap. Is that Fidd Chewley on the other line?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. I'm just over here getting my show clit all thumpy and bumpy and plump for all of the Rubik's Cube fans out there that tune into Camp on Fire, your hub for everything that is happening and going to happen in the Pubiverse, right? Isn't that what this is?
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
This is Camp Pube. You're
Camp.
camping out with us live.
Yeah,
Unadulterated show.
we're inside of a tent in my house.
And we can't even edit ourselves this time to sound all pretty.
No, you're gonna get us raw, unfiltered.
Yep, we're just raw dogging the show tonight.
Yep.
Interrupting our own show for some more show. So how about that? You thought you were going to listen to the same old episode 8. You're going to say, oh man, I can't believe they did a rerun again. But no.
Here we are.
With a fresh episode 9.
Yep. Just,
live from the tent.
Just on time to be late.
Yeah, we normally pre-record, but none of us had our shit together. So
we normally
pre-record. To do it live.
We've had some trouble with actual P-recording.
Yeah.
We're working on it, guys.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my eventual death over here. I had a mishap moments before the show. I drank a Bud Light Clamato, and I'm allergic to clams, and I didn't realize. And I took a couple sips, and my whole face started tingling. So I dumped it in the drain and realized that it had clam in the name. So
yeah, she's gonna slowly balloon up.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
The show.
We have an EpiPen on standby.
Yep.
So
we're prepared for these things.
I popped some Bennies. Gonna see the Hat Man, yo.
Yo, the Hat Man. He owes me $20. If you can ask for that.
The Hat Man.
Yeah, the Hat Man.
He's like the cryptid of taking Benadryls.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. You take like a shitload of Benadryl and then you see the Hat Man, right?
Yeah.
That is what the kids are doing.
I tried that and I saw a man in a hat, but it was a cop and they took me to a mental hospital. Is that the Hat Man?
Yeah. It might be, actually.
That's his cousin.
A true story. That's a true story. I took a shitload of Benadryl and I called the suicide hotline, not because I wanted to kill myself, but because I wanted to brag that I took like a suicide level amount of Benadryl and I was still alive.
Bragging.
And
that's what happens when you brag.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know why people say they eat a bunch of pills and kill themselves. I just ate so much Benadryl that my eyes feel like pop rocks right now. But I'm still on my feet and I'm just walking down the street and my address is 550 Oxford Avenue. And I'll be there shortly and I leave my door unlocked and I don't have the presence of mind to tell when cops sneak up on me. But don't do anything with that information. And then, then they took me into inpatient and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Right. But I met some interesting people, some lifelong friends.
Taking notes.
Yeah.
What do they do? Do they give you something to reverse the Benadryl?
No. Well, first of all, the cop showed up as I was walking into the door, right? And unbeknownst to me, she was on the phone with the suicide hotline operator, but like the phone was just on and like kind of on her belt. so that the suicide hotline operator could verify that it was me by my voice. You know, because otherwise I could just say, I didn't call the suicide hotline. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? The last thing I want to do is kill myself because I have a lot of masturbating to do, you know? And this
a lot
dick
of Camp
isn't
on
just gonna
Fire show to do.
Yeah.
beat itself.
So
Here's the question. Are suicide hotline workers qualified to do voice recognition? Like,
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know if it would
if
hold
you
up in
hear
court.
Fidd Chewley, like, if you hear Fidd being like, I'm not killing myself in the same
but what if,
voice
what if
ago.
Fidd Chewley's arch enemy, Fidd Chewley, is impersonating him and calling the suicide hotline and trying to get him, put into the hospital?
Yo, that just reminded me of a dream I had last night where I had a twin it was like a clone. It wasn't really a twin. It was another me, exactly. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, you're me. And then me was like, oh my God, I'm you. And I was like, yo, you know what we should do? And I pulled my clone into a show and we sang Subgenius Siamese Twins on a show. And then everyone was like, oh my God, it's another her. And it was me and my clone performing Subgenius Siamese Twins at the same time.
Wow.
It was pretty awesome.
Cool story.
But there was no Benadryl involved.
There's no Benadryl.
As far as I know.
Were you Siamese
is the suicide
twins,
hotline
connected at the
worker
titties?
Qualified? We're just gonna glaze
No,
over
we were detached, but I thought it was like
detached at the titty.
We were detached at the titty. So
just one titty. So they actually there's 3 nipples.
Well, I think it would be if we were attached at the tit, we would have my left tit and my clone's right tit would both look like a beer can where it was cut off and there'd be no nipple.
No nipple. So right? Just 2 nipples.
If we were attached at the tit, we wouldn't have a nipple, would we?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on where on the tit you're attached.
I'm not that kind of doctor.
All of the hardcore Rubik's Cube fans know that Ness's titties are innies.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I fill my chest up with cereal and milk and lay on my back in the morning.
Oh, I just meant your nipples, not okay.
Oh.
I didn't know it was like wow.
It's the whole tits.
Yeah, the whole tit. It's just like a bowl.
Yeah, it's like a what is it called? Concave sternum or something?
Concave, yeah.
Concave sternum, where people got the cereal bowl in their chest.
Yeah. And for an extra $150 at the next Rubik's Cube show, you can eat a bowl of cereal out of Rev Ness's titties. Titty bowl.
Ah, come on, like $250.
All right, $250.
Is that per tit?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can get like 2 bowls going at once.
$250 a tit, everyone.
$250 a tit.
Send your money to rubikscubepa@gmail.com.
Yep.
Burn it, take a picture, send us the picture, and we will monetarily get that. And I will have Captain Crunch and milk at the picture for you.
Yeah, we're really lucky that our bank accepts pictures of burned money as currency. It's the only one in the area.
It's really the safest way to transfer funds these days.
It is. Everything with the internet and all the things with the Russian spies.
And COVID, you don't got to touch money.
Satellites.
COVID scared.
COVID.
Satellites. You don't have to touch my hand when you do the monetary transaction.
No, exactly. Nobody wants to touch your hand. Where's it been?
Yeah, they don't want to touch my hand giving me money, but then they'll eat cereal out of my concave tit.
Yeah, well, absolutely. As long as your hand hasn't touched it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess tits have less germs on it than your hands. It's like what they say about your...
Yeah, I mean, I've never wiped my ass with your tit.
Not yet.
Next show.
Yeah, stick around. You're listening to the Camp on Fire show. We're going to do live titty ass wiping, live clones.
Yeah.
Live technical difficulties, and I may go into anaphylactic shock. So we have a lot of treats for you this week.
Yeah, what does Grandma say?
Grandma says, I can't eat cereal out of my chest no more.
Never gets old.
She tells me I need to stop eating Captain Crunch because it's got too much sugar and I get weird.
You do, you're a little hyper.
Okay, I just played. I started the music bed, so we can start the show anytime now. You guys are ready. We're hot to trot.
That wasn't show prior?
We were on. It just didn't have any music.
Oh, it didn't have any music, so it was just
Are you
scarily
telling
quiet.
me that you're not tuned into slackradio.org so you can listen to yourself do the show? Because if you're anything like me, you're your biggest fan. And I tune in for my show every week as I'm doing it.
It's like radio.
Slack radio. Go to Slack Radio.
I just
So if you're listening
live.
to our show right now on Slack Radio, I need you to go to all of your devices, tell your kids, tell your mom, everybody, tune in Slack Radio right now. We need those numbers pumped up.
Pump it up.
Pump it up.
Pump it up.
Yeah, tell everybody about Slack Radio unless you're listening to this show a few years from now and Rubik's Cube has had a huge falling out with the Slack Radio organization, in which case you should immediately set your phone on fire or whatever device you're using to listen to this.
Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to do.
That's the
And then take a
honorary
picture.
camp on fire move. Yeah, take a picture, send it over. We'll do.
Take a picture of
things.
everything you burn. You know, like, we prefer that you burn your cash and send it to our Gmail, but really just burn something and take a picture of it and send it to where? Rubik's Cube PA?
Rubik's Cube PA.
At gmail.com.
Yeah. If you're listening to this, burn something.
That's the spot.
Something right now. Burn something right now. Take
Anything.
a picture of the smoldering ashes, preferably cash. Burn $1, burn a 50, you know? But burn something right now and take a picture of the aftermath and send it to Rubik's Cube PA at gmail.com. I want to see it because I got a big old boner and I need something that's going to just take me right over that edge. And I'm to be honest, I've kind of built up a tolerance to autoerotic asphyxiation. You know, it just doesn't quite do it for me anymore.
So you're telling me you're not even gonna like blow a show load if I go into anaphylactic shock from a clam juice?
What about
it
manual
helped.
erotic asphyxiation? Can you manually auto asphyxiate? Asphyxiate? Asphyxiate?
Actually, that's true. It should be
Manually
called
erotic. Asphyxiation.
manual erotic asphyxiation. Because isn't that
Asphyxiation.
what part
you're-
of
you're doing
that
it
is
manually.
auto?
Yeah, there's not any.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
None.
Unless you have, like, you know, like a complicated Rube Goldberg kind of Pee-wee's Playhouse kind of breakfast joking masturbation tool.
That's
Yeah.
still manual though, because you gotta do something.
You gotta
like,
manually do
to
it.
kick it off.
Something has to be done.
I mean, and you're a
You
man.
could be like, Alexa, start my fucking...
Alexa, choke me.
Whoa, don't say that out loud! I have an Alexa. Come on.
She
It's
does-
going to hear you say that.
Yeah, mine too.
Autoerotic
It's like-
asphyxiation.
Alexa did say something.
She was like,
Yeah, our Alexa's like, I can't do that, Big Daddy Rob.
Would you like to start your free 7-day trial for autoerotic asphyxiation? I'll take that as a yes. I didn't hear anything from you. I'm going to assume you mean yes. Your social security card has now been shredded.
beautiful. So,
Well, here on-
what have we been up to?
Yeah.
Yeah, what have we been up to,
I
Ness?
was drunk.
Oh, drinking clams and playing shows. I don't know. I don't have to worry about the time warp with promoting shows, so maybe I'll lay some upcoming stuff. We've been playing. We did play Pine Ridge, the Pine Ridge Festival, which was baller.
Up in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania. We play at 2:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday. for an hour and a half. We were hungover as hell from the night before at the Fun House.
And I will say, I know I'm jumping the gun here, but for this week in piss, I had my first during show piss. So I had the guys hold it down while I got off stage to take a piss.
And we'll be uploading video of that performance, the entire performance, including the piss break.
Yeah, and if you send us some money, you get the footage from inside the porta potty.
Yeah, that's the prime stuff.
But coming up, we got some October shows. Well, this Friday, this is our last September show. We're playing the Century Bar in Philadelphia. And then on the 7th of October, we're playing Porch Fest in Lambertville, New Jersey. And then on 10/8, we're playing the New York Harvest Fest in Trumansburg, like upstate New York. We're doing it's the nation's biggest cannabis cup, apparently. We're playing right before that. So I'm going to remain sober and take advantage of a bunch of fropped up individuals, dress up like a big nug, wreak havoc on the world.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So that's what we're gonna do. We haven't been doing much though, just farting around, doing show.
Pretty much. How about you, Fidd? What have you been up to other than being drunk?
I got a this week in piss coming up too. It's very I'm very excited that Ness has one. So we've both had very productive bladders since the last show. And this week, since we're doing it live, which you don't know because you're probably listening to this on YouTube anyway. But yeah, we're doing it live this week, and we got a late start. So we're flying by the seat of our assholes, and all of the music featured in this episode will be mashups by me, because Ness couldn't get up off of her fat ass to drop the songs in the Google Drive this week. So, I'm just working with what I got. All right, Ness, sorry about the fat.
Yeah, that's what it has nothing to do with the fact that we want to give you an outlet
pretty fat, not
for your mashups. That was all just a ruse. A ruse? A ruse.
A rouge.
A ruse.
It was all a ruse.
It was just a kangaroos.
All right, well, we've got 30
I've been
minutes left.
pretty ass fat, and I'm ready for a mashup.
Yeah, the slackradio.org gods are going to smite us in 30 minutes. So, yeah, let's throw it to me for a live mashup. I'm going to perform this song, all of the instruments and the vocals, live right now, because, again, we got a late start, and I got to work with what I got. So, this is Phil Collins versus 9 Inch Nails. Land of Confusion and whatever the 9 Inch Nails song is called. You're listening to it on Slack Radio. Camp on Fire. Mixed View.
Come on.
I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams, been haunted by a million screams, but I can hear the marching feet. They're moving into the street. Now, did you read the news today? They say the danger's gone our way, but I can see the fire still alight. They're burning into the night. There's too many men, too many people, making too many problems, and not much love to go round. Can't you see this is a land of confusion? This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we're given. Use them and let's start trying to make it
Oh.
Rubik's Cube Camp on
Hey,
Fire
guys.
podcast on slackradio.com.
You survived that. You survived that. We survived that. We've all survived that. It's been a trying couple of minutes, but we're feeling okay. How about you, Ness? Are you still alive over there? Have you puffed up into the size of a fucking large beach ball?
Nah, I puffed up in all the right places. I'm ready for show.
That ass is fat.
Ass is still fat. This is Camp on Fire. We are having fun. Thank you for listening. If you're listening right now, you're a special cat or a special kitten. And Bobby with you. Slackradio.org. Fidd, you still alive? My oceanic friend.
Why am I oceanic?
All right.
Never question the premise. Just go with it. Bad Fidd.
Yeah, just run.
Bad.
That's
Never
what happens. When
question
Fidd is
premise.
bad, his connection cuts out. And then he just like...
That's why it's a good show. It's a good audio show because I can make jokes about what Fidd's wearing and no one will understand.
They'll never know.
Hey guys, look at this picture.
What's up?
Check out this picture I just sent you. Look at it. Just laugh. Don't explain it. Just look at it and laugh.
Dude,
That
that
good
is
video.
crazy. How'd you even get that picture to happen?
Crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
Well, let's
I
just
think
say
that's by
I needed
far
a
the
few
craziest
stitches,
picture.
but I pulled it off. No pun intended.
Wow.
Wait, what does this have to do with Rubik's Cube? Everybody's dying to know what's going on in the lives of the favorite members of their favorite band, which is obviously you two, because nobody likes Stan.
So this is I feel like now is the time I should explain why this is the Camp on Fire show.
Good call.
Because, you know, as you've seen, Dan is not here, and it's just me and Chef Shafard. So I'll give you a brief description of why we are the Camp on Fire show. So me and Shafard have met Fidd Chewley through the Church of the Subgenius. Those of you who don't know, we are a Subgenius band, and we affiliate with the Church of the Subgenius. And one big part of that church is causing a schism, which is taking the greater good, the community of people gathered on one dogma, and separating it, separating the wheat from the chaff, keeping the pot stirring, keeping the algae bubbling, if you know what I mean, causing a schism, causing a divergence. And at the X Day, the first one that the Senator put on, we had our own little Rubik's Cube schism where we divided into two different camps. And me and Rob's camp was called Camp on Fire Underwater, which because our camp was either on fire or underwater at all times. And then up on the hill...
Because we parked in a swamp.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we parked in a swamp. And up on the hill was Lord Rock God and his girl Cheyenne and whoever else he indoctrinated into his own camp, Camp Kate Bush, which is our rival cult. So anytime that me and Shafard indulge in a creative activity, just the two of us, we identify as Camp on Fire. So this is a Camp on Fire underwater production. And if you want to listen to that whole song, you could go to our Bandcamp. You could go to the Rubik's Cube Bandcamp. Or you can listen to us on Spotify or Apple Music. And you can listen to our song, Camp on Fire, parentheses, underwater. And that'll basically explain it to you all through. Because all I say is Camp on Fire, underwater, Camp on Fire, underwater, versus Camp Kate Bush. Camp on Fire, underwater, Camp on Fire, underwater.
Yeah, without
Now we should
context, it just sounds
clarify.
like random stuff.
It's a lot of people have trouble searching for that because they put the word underwater in parentheses, but the title of the song is actually Camp on Fire parentheses underwater. So a lot of traffic is not getting directed to the correct place. And if you
Right,
can't
right.
figure out how to spell the word parentheses, welcome to the club. Because I don't think anybody actually knows how to spell that word. Is it even a word, or is
It's
it
not a
just
real word. It's not
something
really
you
a word.
say? Yeah. Well, it's a
just a thing.
punctuation mark. It's not a word. So yeah, I mean, how do you spell a punctuation mark? That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
It's like, I mean, writing out slash, like, I wish people would put pictures of the guitarist Slash instead of the symbols, the slash.
Yeah, just slash
Yeah.
with the Les Paul and that hat.
How about when people say take away instead of minus?
Oh, no, or when people say times it by 4. No, multiply it by 4. Don't times it by 4. Maybe that's
Where were you raised?
Times and shit. Don't be times and shit near me.
Yeah, actually, there should be an emoji of slash from Guns N' Roses, so that anytime you give somebody a URL, you can do like http:// from Guns N' Roses / from Guns N' Roses slackradio.org.
Or a date, every date.
Like today is 9/ from Guns N' Roses 26/ from Guns N' Roses 2023.
Or
Because this is live.
Or like when you want to text someone that you feel upset, you put a colon and then / from Guns N' Roses. So they know you're making like a space.
You're making a
And there's
slash from Guns
the
N' Roses
forward
space.
/ like when he's headbanging and he's at like a 90-degree angle, you know, and then there's the back
It's
/
just the top of the top hat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're looking at it straight on. Yeah, it's just a black circle inside of a slightly larger black circle, and that's a forward
Wait, what's the
/
backslash? What's the backslash?
It's his dick.
It's him falling over.
Yeah, it's the
He
the
drank,
gun.
He drank too much
It's the slash gun.
Jack Daniels on stage and is falling over.
That's the Guns N' Roses that we've all wanted.
Holy shit, Gunts and Roses. Okay, that's the title of this episode. I think you just
let me just tell my
figured it out.
secretary.
Yeah.
I love how, you can't see this right now, but we have various pieces of scrap paper and ripped off things and, markers. And that is.
I'm writing Guns N' Roses on the back of a sticker.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
Yeah. And it's the back of our brand new Rubik's Cube sticker that you could purchase at any one of our live shows. The sticker's not on it. Don't flip it over.
Yeah, they don't know that.
We just got these sexy bumper stickers.
Yeah.
And these awesome other stickers with the artwork by Panic Bedlam, who never ceases to amaze us.
Constantly amazing.
Constantly. It's almost illegal. And I suppose I'll spill some beans here if you're listening to our podcast because you're such a good bean. We're going to be coming out with a Rubik's Cube chick track soon, illustrated by Panic Bedlam. And that's going to be bonkers. It's going to change the lives and minds of many latent pubescents and solvers.
Yeah.
At all of our shows. It'll be the most ideal piece of propaganda.
And yeah, you can reach out to us and we can mail them out to you, and you can put them in bathrooms all over the town that you live in.
Or you can ask us to mail you something and we'll say yeah and never do it because we do that a lot too.
Yeah, we're just very disorganized, chaotic people.
We like doing business in person. There's nothing
better.
to hide behind.
It is better. It's easier and it's like right there. So, but yeah, we'll get better at this. Eventually, we'll be big enough that we can hire somebody to do these things for us. But for now, you just have to deal with us and our chaotic chaos.
I'd love to hire somebody to like drive to Tennessee to hand deliver somebody a sticker pack.
We still do in person. We just have somebody driving all over the country delivering stickers and chick tracks.
They're dressed up with the big mascot cat head. They're like,
what?
And then they get back in the car and drive back to Pennsylvania.
Yeah. What is the confirmation password? The secret word? The safe word? What?
Backslash.
Backslash.
Use your coupon front/50 or backslash25 to get 25% off your Rubik's Cube sticker pack. I know Fidd is working on something technical right now, but it looks like he's just deathly staring at us like he wants to murder us.
I was fucking with the music bed. You'll find out later when you listen to it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and listen to this.
I never listened to our
Because
show.
guys,
I try not to.
we're live. We've never gone
We
live.
are live.
It's like
I know. Well, I guess maybe we'll do this more often.
a whole new world. Hold on, let me put my finger in one of my ears. A new fantastic point of view. Because from way up here, it's crystal clear that I'm in
Florida?
a whole new world with Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, I think he's doing the Floridian national anthem.
That is.
Is that the Florida national anthem?
Yeah, it's the anthem of the nation of Florida. That is correct. Congratulations. You win 5 points. Rob, you're next.
Dale!
Daylight come and I want to play ambush trivia. Oh, I spilled my beer again! What? This is, yeah, look, hey, it's a live show, okay? Sometimes you spill your beer. You don't have time to go back and cut it out of the show or out of reality. You just have to deal with the fact that that beer it died for nothing. All those hops plants,
beer.
Yeah, they grew up.
Beer.
I had to dump out that 30-ounce clam drink.
Oh no, it's 30 ounces, bro?
Yeah, it was fucking huge. It was like a blimp.
Why didn't you save it for me, bro?
I thought you wouldn't like it.
I'd drink some clam fucking...
You like Bloody Marys and
Yeah,
stuff, really?
Absolutely.
Damn, I should have saved it for you.
Hold on, Ness. Is that the
I don't
Bud
know why-
Light clamato drink that comes in like a styrofoam cup with a plastic top, like a ramen noodle?
No, it comes in the big fat can.
Oh.
No, it comes in the big fat can. I wish it was ramen style. I haven't had a beer ramen style.
No, Dr. Fox and I were at the convenience store, and they had, I don't think it was Bud Light Clamato. I think it was just some, like, brand you never heard of, Clamato. And it was, like, in a styrofoam cup, and it just with a plastic top, just like a top ramen thing that you put in the microwave, or you peel half of it off and pour water in and nuke it. And
Right.
and it even had, like, the packet of the powder that you sprinkle into the drink. And that part didn't make sense, because at least with the ramen noodles, they give you it so you can mix the water in and then put the powder in and nuke it. But, like, this was just a drink that came with some powder to pour in. It's like, just put the fucking powder in there.
Is it tagine? I don't know how to say it because I'm incredibly white. But
and also, I feel like this is a good time to, a public service announcement that you should go get tested for clamato, just in case, because you don't want to give that to your partner. Clamato.
That's right. Don't do it for yourself. Do it for everyone around you.
They can't all be zingers, man.
Because it's like,
that
hey,
keeps on giving me anaphylactic shock.
You contract clamato because you chose to not be careful. That's on you, and you can live with that. But when you give it to somebody,
Be like, my piss is red and filled with alcohol. I think I have clamato.
Yeah, if you could drink your piss and get drunk, you probably have clamato. So everyone, piss into the styrofoam cup, drink it. If you get drunk, you may be positive for clamato.
If you can drink your own piss and get drunk, then what you really have is the solution to all of life's problems. I mean,
it's $1 million idea. All right.
Nobody would ever hear from me again. If I could get drunk off my own piss, I would be MIA. I would be like declared legally dead after a fierce manhunt over the course of the next 30 days. Nobody would ever
30,
find me.
30 years from now, we'd be doing the show.
How long?
And he would just pop in on the Discord server and be like, "I'm alive."
How long do you think you could like piss Ouroboros until you die? Like drinking your own piss forever? Like how long do you think you could do that until it's like not?
I feel like there's an answer to that, and we probably just Google it.
Post haste. Au contraire. Okay. Me getting drunk off of my own piss would make me live longer and longer the more I did it. How long could I do it? I mean, as long as forever. It's the secret to immortality. But you have to have clamato. You have to contract clamato. It's like being a vampire, you know? Like, vampires live forever, but to be a vampire, you have to get bit by one. Well, the STD clamato kind of works the same way. But once you have it, and for some reason you decide to drink your own piss, to chug it, yeah, then the world is your oyster. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
All right. So a healthy person's urine is about 95% water and sterile, but the other 5% is a bunch of waste products: nitrogen, potassium, calcium. After a couple of days, your piss would become highly concentrated with these waste products, and then you would die.
How many days?
Just several, like 3.
Is 3 several? Because I think when I hear several, I think of 7.
But it's not.
Now 3 is a few.
Just like,
several is
3
more than a few.
Is a few.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Now he's Googling how much is several.
A few is more than a couple.
After several days of this, your urine will become highly concentrated with dangerous waste products, and drinking it can cause symptoms similar to those brought on by total kidney failure. At that point, you're doomed either way, from dehydration on one hand or renal meltdown on the other. So, I mean, you don't want to go several days because you're fucking dead.
What's renal meltdown?
Kidney failure.
It's a band. They're going to be, you guys are opening for them next week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Renal failure.
Renal failure.
Renal meltdown.
Like yeah.
Renal meltdown.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not into speed metal, but, I can appreciate those guys.
But
it's not my bag, but like I can see that they're really good at what they do. What's your favorite renal meltdown song?
Several days.
It's a concept album about drinking your own piss.
That's the ballad. That is the ballad.
That's their ballad.
That's the way it's right before the ending, right before the epic ending, before they tear down the wall. Between life and death.
We should start selling these ideas.
We should. I don't know what the hell we're doing here.
We're doing this for.
Well, here's what we're doing here. We're copywriting these ideas by recording us talking about them and then putting them out into publicly accessible media. We're actually doing an informal copyright. So if you're ever like walking down the street and you pass a bar and you see a poster that says Saturday night renal meltdown, you can be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna sue yo black ass." And then we're gonna be set for life. We can all quit our jobs.
Is this outside of Uncle Lou's?
Yeah, they're playing Uncle Lou's.
They're playing Uncle Lou's.
Yeah, well, shallow pockets. I mean, let's go by some more high-end establishments and try to look for some of the ideas we come up with, Yeah. Oh, wait, I didn't pee yet, and we have like 6.5 minutes left. The slackradio.org's gods will kick us off at 9:30. We're going to turn into pumpkins.
As you can tell, Fidd Chewley is now turned completely into a technical difficulty. He is the
embodiment.
He's technically difficult.
He's just pissing in the corner.
He's also literally difficult.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Hear this.
I can hear your voice, but not your piss.
This is your moment, your meditation moment. Some quality ASMR. Did you flush mid piss?
I always flush
He's
mid piss
fine.
because I try to see if I can beat the toilet. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to play Beat the Toilet. It's the world's funnest game. So you're pissing and you think, okay, I have a pretty rough idea of how long it takes for the water to flush out of my toilet. I think if I push the flush right about now, I'm going to finish pissing right before. I mean, a split second before all the water goes down. And there won't be a single fucking atom of piss once it starts to refill. And, that's
I
just
feel
one of
like
life's simple joys.
I would want to like flush and then fill the toilet with piss to the line that it would fill with water when it comes back.
Oh, before the water can even get in there.
Yeah, like I would flush it earlier on and then try to fill it to the water line with my piss before it starts to fill with water. But that would be probably tougher to gauge.
Well, you got to have a lot of output. I mean,
You
but
have
it's
to be a
possible.
quick pisser.
If you flushed right away and then just like a fire hydrant just filled that thing up, then the water would cut off and you would have a toilet bowl full of piss. Wow. What an elegant image. A toilet bowl filled with 100% piss instead of water.
Well, you know I'm classy. You know I'm classy.
I think I
Come
saw one of
on.
those at X Day. Yeah, hey, speaking of which,
What?
So everybody knows what an upper decker is, right? That's when somebody takes a
Yeah.
dump in the tank of the toilet and then it flushes and it shoots all down. But I was at the bar last night and somebody told me what a beached whale is. Have you guys heard of a beached whale?
What? Say it again.
Wait, a beached whale?
No.
A beached whale. Yeah,
Can I guess?
please.
Are you just shitting on like
It's-
the seat?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a turd on the seat.
Close. It's when you lay the turd inside the bowl outside of the water. So you take the shit, but you kind of like scooch your asshole like all the way up to the front of the bowl, and you just kind of try to get it so that like the tip of the turd is just touching the edge of the water, and that's a beached whale, apparently. So now I have a new purpose in life.
We've all learned something today. I didn't realize it's going to be an educational episode, but here we are.
Oh, it always is. The information you didn't know you wanted to know here on the Camp on Fire show.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we got 5 more minutes until we get cut off.
5? Is the clock on my computer? No, dude. We got like 2.5 minutes. So,
mine's off then. My clock is off. Oh, yeah. My phone says we have.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we better wrap things up, I guess.
Yeah, and if you're itching for more show like we are, you could go to the Rubik's Cube YouTube and listen to all the Camp on Fire shows your heart desires, which is 8 episodes.
Yeah, and hit subscribe on that channel. And soon, within a couple of days, I think we'll be uploading an entire concert performance from Pine Ridge, an hour and a half of Rubik's Cube with the piss break included.
In several days.
Several days.
Good. What's your final words?
throw out them lengths and we can go out on a mashup that'll get cut off about 3/4 of the way through.
I will do that. Yeah, go to our YouTube. Go look at Rubik's Cube PA on all your desired platforms, on Bandcamp, on Spotify is Rubik's Cube. We have a Facebook, Rubik's Cube. Our Instagram is Rubik's Cube PA, which is hot. There's always crazy stuff going on Instagram.
It's crazy.
Yeah. What else we got? I think that's about it. Just show us some love on the YouTube because it's underrated and there's a lot of cool mashups I do myself, or not mashups, remixes of songs. Maybe I'll throw a mashup on there. I'll throw Fidd's mashups on this episode on there. So technically, too.
Yeah,
It's got a bunch of treats. It's got cooking videos. It's got a whole bunch of nonsense. So check out the PubeTube, yo.
Yeah.
Hit it, Dayo.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played a silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like it in any amusement hall. That depth on the black kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, he knows more than the machine. Beating all the bumpers, always plays clean. Plays by intuition, the digit counts as small. That depth on the black kid sure plays a mean pinball. So don't really go down, he's a pinball wizard. There has to be a pinball wizard's got such a submarine. Ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzers and bells. Don't see no lights flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, never seen him fall. That depth on the black kid sure plays a mean pinball. Even on my favorite table, he can beat my best. He's decided